Good day, everyone. So this is my research entitled Nonverbal Communication and Cultural Features of Highest Grossing Movies Among ASEAN Countries. Celebrating ASEAN's rich cultural diversity and legacy remains a vital driver of culture and arts industry. Cooperation in the arts and culture acts as an engine of economic growth and sustainable development, a foundation for social cohesion and change, a source of regional pride, and a means of fostering more remarkable friendship and understanding. In line with this, movies can assist us in better understanding our own lives, the lives of others around us, and even the operation of our society and culture. People's culture is their way of life. Moreover, belief systems and value orientations influence customs, norms, practices, and social institutions. Culture can also be expressed through nonverbal communication. Nonverbal terminology is frequently used to describe any communication events outside, outside of spoken words and writing. It is possible to separate nonverbal communication and verbal communication theoretically. This study examined the nonverbal communication and cultural features of the highest grossing movies among selected ASEAN countries. So particularly, this study compared the following movies from three highest grossing films. So we have Hello, Love, Goodbye from the Philippines, Pimak from Thailand, and Monfik 2 from Malaysia. The methodology of this research is entirely qualitative. So to answer the first objective, I used semiotic analysis developed by peers for the nonverbal communication, and for the cultural features I used textual analysis, particularly the reader's oriented approach or strategy by Ang 2009. So this study focuses on the three highest grossing films, and all of these three films made history in their local movie industry because of their recognition and popularity. These movies are available on popular streaming websites such as Netflix, imbd.com, and youtube.com. These movies were also selected due to their standard English translation, accessibility, and impact. So for the results and discussion, let's start with the nonverbal communication features. So to start with, we have the movie Pima. So for the setting, the inside it's in the on the inside it's inside the Buddhist temple, and the characters are praying. So for facial expression, so it's serious and anxious. For gestural, praying. Postural, sitting in a praying position. And for the general description, the characters are sitting in a praying position following the Buddhism tradition. And for the semiotic analysis, so the sign is Anjali Mudra. It is a greeting, prayer, and devotion gesture. It is done by pushing the palms of the hands together while holding the hands at the heart chakra with the thumbs lightly testing against the sternum. And for the object, they have the candle and the protection cord. So for the interpretation, the image portrays the strong faith of Buddhist monk praying for Buddha's protection against evil entities. The characters behind the monk are showing trust to the monk, leading them in the prayer. And for the next movie, we have Monefik. So for the setting, it's in darkness in the forest. And for the nonverbal sign, we have for facial furious, gestural casting out, and the posture is for a firm stand. And for the general description, the imam played by Ustaz Adam is reciting a verse to cast out demon. For the semiotic analysis, so the Islamic exorcism in Islam known as Azaim is part of a wider body of Islamic medicine called prophetic medicine. And for the object, we have Taqiyya, Muslim skull cap, and hijab. The image portrays a battle between Allah's leader of faith, Imam Ustaz, versus an evil spirit possessing Sakina's body. The Imam is trying to oust the evil spirit by reciting Arabic verse and raising his hand to show control. And for the last one, in the nonverbal features, we have the movie Hello, Love, Goodbye. So the setting is on the airport. The nonverbal sign, serious, gesture, waiting, looking, postural standing, and or walking. So description, Joy, the main character of the story, is waiting for her flight to arrive. For the scene, this scene is one of the most relatable scenes among Filipinos, since a lot of Filipinos are fleeing abroad for a better life. Joy's choice to leave her love Ethan for a better future in Canada is a symbol of how Filipinos value their family. So the object is luggage. So for the interpretation, the scene is the first and the last picture of the movie. It depicts the sad reality of the overseas Filipino workers fleeing the country for a better future. Even if Joy found love with Ethan in Hong Kong, she still chose to pursue her dreams for her family's future. So now we are done with the nonverbal features. Now we're going to proceed to the cultural features. So for the movie PMAC, so we have for the norms, the gender role, things traditionally done by women or men, family rights and responsibilities. For the values, the value of family or for family, value for love, value for country, or love for country. For the mores, structure of family, the father as patriarch and leader of the family, and the wife manages domestic affairs. And for their belief, so the Thai people believe in ghosts, destiny, and supernatural. So for the Monophic 2, the Imam as leader of faith, so that's part of their norm, wearing of hijab for women, and their society is patriarchal. And for values, they value faith, mutual sympathy, self-sufficiency, solidarity, mutual trust and help, mutual advice, justice, and value for family. For the Moors, Imam as spiritual leaders, men plays significant role as leaders of faith. Beliefs about God in Prophet Muhammad, other prophets like on those who are in the divine books or Quran. Sayings and actions of the prophet, and the day of judgment, existence of angels, and the importance of destiny. And for the last movie, Hello, Love, Goodbye, so for the norms, Filipinos going abroad for better life, Filipino dedication for work, Filipino sacrifice for their family. Values, love for family, selflessness, resilience, compassion, hard work. And for the Moors, discrimination of OFWs. And for the belief, Filipinos believe in destiny and believe in true love, believe in fulfilling life's dreams. For the implication, so the highest grossing movies played a significant role in the entertainment and in portraying their country's cultures, norms, values, mores, beliefs. These cultural features are also evident in the nonverbal communication features of the characters. Through the analysis of the cultural features, this study discovered that ASEAN nations such as the Philippines, Malaysia, and Thailand share the same values like strong family ties. Also, the belief in the supernatural and superstition is evident in these stories. The nonverbal communication feature analysis established that all of these movies portray different signs or symbols that can be traced and interpreted as part of their culture or norm. Thus, culture plays a significant element among the selected highest grossing ASEAN movies. And that's for my presentation. Thank you very much for listening. That ends my presentation.